Hey guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is now the seventh game for today, January 16, 2023. So this is the matchup between Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves. That'll happen at around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Alright, so again, the spread that is given, by the way, is minus 2.5. Is it minus 2.5? Let me go ahead and try to double check that one out real quick, okay? Let me refresh my page down here. It is minus, indeed, it is minus 2.5, and that's given towards the home team, Minnesota Timberwolves. Right, so let's take a look at the standings and the rankings first of both teams. Both belonging to the Western Conference. Minnesota Timberwolves, they are at number 7 with a record of 22 wins and 22 losses. For Utah Jazz, they are at number 10 with a record of 22 and 24. They are now below 500%. Right, so Minnesota Timberwolves, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both players were able to rest up last night, so we can skip that part. In terms of momentum, that has to go to Minnesota Timberwolves approaching this game. They are having back-to-back wins as compared to Utah Jazz, wherein they're coming off a loss. And not to mention their form, Minnesota Timberwolves, they are really looking better, winning 6 out of their last 10, as compared to Utah, wherein they just won 3 out of their last 10 games. All right, so let's take a look at the availability of the players and then the health of both teams as well. For Minnesota Timberwolves, this one's a bit long. McLaughlin and Towns are confirmed out. And we have Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Taurean Prince all listed as questionable for the Wolves. 2 players confirmed out, 3 players listed as questionable. This is gonna be hard, man, because again, those that are listed as questionable are 2 of their top players. I'm talking about Gobert and Anthony Edwards, so we ain't really sure. For Utah, Kelly Olynyk is still out, and Olynyk is one of their most efficient players, playing defense, grabbing those rebounds, and even hitting threes for them. And we have Markkanen and Rudy Gay both listed as questionable. So another hard and tricky situation right there, because again, we ain't sure whether Markkanen would be playing or not, and arguably Markkanen is actually their best player right now. If you guys would really want to put some money on this matchup, I would suggest for you to at least wait maybe a couple of hours before the actual game, or maybe an hour before the game, for you to check if there would be any updates that will be made, whether those players tagged as questionable would indeed be playing or not. Okay, but since I got to pick right now, I'm gonna pick Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Considering the fact that they are at home, considering the fact that they are having back-to-back wins, and Utah is actually coming off a loss. Plus the fact that again their form is way better, man. Six wins out of their last 10, and Utah Jazz, they have only won 3 times. They are actually having a hard time figuring out how to close out games. They are playing well. Even if say their opponent would actually lead by a huge margin, Utah Jazz finds its way to come back. But again, the problem here is whether they're able to close the game out properly or not. And lately, they haven't been. So my pick on this one would be Minnesota Timberwolves with a minus 2.5. That was an impressive win that they had against Cleveland Cavaliers, one of the top teams in the East. But again, for some more accuracy, I would suggest for you guys to wait maybe a couple of more hours before the game to check on the updates on the lineup before you guys put some money on this matchup. Okay? Again, that's Wolves minus 2.5. Peace out. As I love, and God bless.